Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Knights of the Alternate Histories. In today's video, we're going to be going over Wacky Ideologies once again. This time, we're going to be going over Hydroism. Hydroism is pretty confusing, but it's pretty simple. They just want to flood the world because who cares about anything? They just want to flood the world because fish and stuff. Yay! So, what is the basic definition of Hydraulism? Well, they believe that humanity is corrupt and therefore should just be wiped off the plane of existence, so they should just flood the world. Now, you might say, wouldn't that kill everyone? But that's the point, because Hydroists know what they want. So, when they flood the world, well, then that's gonna be pretty epic. Usually, Hydraulism is based off of Narco Piratism, believing that humanity is evil and corrupt, that we need to go back to the caveman days. They believe that we shouldn't even go that far, that we should just wipe out everyone while we still can. And the best way to do that is by destroying everything, because when it gets to destroying everything, the best way is flooding, because who's going to go around killing everyone? That's radical apoliticism. I already made a video on that. So, who's the leader? Well, the leader usually tries and forms a personality cult around himself, because when he decides to form the personality cult, then people would be like, okay, so we're gonna destroy the world? Yeah, so they decide to destroy the world. And while they're destroying the world, well, they get certain different ideas, some sort of theocratic ideas, you could say. They believe in the Noah's Ark stereotype, where that Noah was the only righteous person with his family, so God decided to wipe out everyone else and save the animals. So how would they do this? Well, they wish to save the animals, because animals are good, but destroy humanity. So basically, they gonna get a bunch of animals on board of the ship, and then just let them float while they all drown. So, they believe in melting all of the icebergs. By melting all of the icebergs, that should surely flood the world, even though it really wouldn't, and to increase global warming, because that would get more humidity, and with more humidity, they would simply just start melting the iceberg, and, well, hey, more humidity equals more rain, and then it will flood the world. Right, guys? Right? They also like to go along with anarcho-capitalists. As they believe there should be no regulations on government, they believe that polluting could be more and more better. Really need to do a video on them. And by getting more non-regulations, then hey, they can burn down the world even faster and get more floods, so Hydroism can win. Yay! Now, let's get into the more specific ideologies. There's Transhumanist Hydroism, which basically believes that we should live in an underwater society. So, besides getting robot limbs, which you can check out here, they can also get, say, the ability to swim. And with the ability to swim, well, they already have that, but the ability to breathe underwater by mechanical gills. Then there's anarcho-capitalism, Hydroism. As I mentioned, anarcho-capitalists and Hydroists really like each other and agree with each other, so why not just form into one ideology and slowly melt the world from the inside by not having any regulations and by destroying Antarctica and the Arctic and any glacier, because we must haben eine Lebensraum. And then there's just reverse piratism. Basically, how pirates want to rob and loot people with the Jolly Roger. Reverse piratism is basically they want to give out to everyone. And they believe by flooding the world and keeping the resources to themselves, they can go onto ships and give them stuff to help them out more. Because eventually the world will flood into water, because somehow it won't get prevented. Then, of course, the typical communist hydroism. Basically, they believe in an equal world, and the only way we can be equal is to have everyone be dead. Or be on arcs. It doesn't really matter to them. They just want people to be equal by either being dead or on arcs, or just in the situation by destroying all the wealth and the means of productions by flooding the world. Well, has this ever been done in real life? No, but it has been done in Pokemon with Team Aqua, though they believe they shouldn't flood all of the world, part of the world. I was playing Pokemon Alpha Sapphire recently, and that's kind of where I got the idea, and I found out it was a real thing. So Team Aqua wants to flood the world, but then a small child managed to stop them, which is kind of sad that a criminal organization gets taken down by a child. 3 out of 10. Where 3 out of 10 is because I really don't want to die, and I don't want to get flooded, and it's not really a descript ideology, it's just like, flood the world. And yeah, it's only the fish people who want this. I know you are. Everyone's worrying about the lizard people, but I know where you are, fish people. Mark Zuckerberg is a fish confirmed. Hey everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. It was a pretty fun video to make. I've been trying to record all of these before school starts, so you'll be seeing this in 4 weeks from now? I don't really know, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you do remember to have a good one. I really appreciate y'all. Goodbye! Oh yeah, that was a good video, and if you want to see another good video, you need to watch the video on the left, like, right now, and, because, well, that's my most recent upload, and on the right, well, that's a video YouTube thinks you should watch, for some reason, Rebel Against the System. Watch the one on the left, homie.